Well said, Steve. Not quite certain where it was going, but well said. It's quite interesting. I always like to listen to what players say after the matches, Ken, and when Shaun Murphy did his interview, he said, look, I've realised that I can't compete with the likes of Mark Selby and Neil Robertson in the tactical game, so I'm going to play my own natural game, which is an attacking one. Now, we didn't see anything in the first frame due to that bad break-off, but I don't expect Shaun to get bogged down in safety exchanges here today.
No, absolutely not. I think, you know, first and foremost, play your own game and try and do not let Mark Selby dictate the pace of this match. There's no doubt about it, Mark Selby is possibly the best safety player in the game right now. This is exactly what he has to do, but he has to get that cue ball tighter to the right, to the top cushion, because he's gonna play those aggressive shots, John. He's got to play those type of aggressive safety shots, open up the balls, but also get that cue ball as tight to the ball cushion as possible. It forces Mark Selby, forces his hand slightly.
Oh, another terrific pot. Not on a colour. I'm going to try and trickle up behind the green here. Tighter the better.
Mark Selby one.
Well, not tight, but he's got the snooker on all the reds. Should be easy enough just to come off the left-hand side cushion. Just nestle up to the one near the top cushion. The only problem is, as we see, all the reds are covered. That shadow shows you that what he can't see because of the green. But if he doesn't catch this just right, he may leave a red to the right corner. That's what he's looking at now. So it's a little bit disconcerting. It's not a straightforward escape, and
thinking about coming down this right-hand side of the table, but as you said, quite a lot of open reds. He's got to be very, very careful with this.
Well, I'm not quite certain what he's thinking of here, but there is a possibility. The red that's closest to the right corner pocket, he's not playing it, but he could come off the side cushion, nestle on that full ball. He probably wouldn't leave a lot, but he's trying to nestle into these reds. Does this leave it safe? Not quite. He's left a red to the left middle.
Seven. 8.
Okay, black is tied up, but I'm sure pink pots into bottom, both bottom right and left corner pockets here, so decent chance here for Mark Selby.
The angle he left himself on the pink, he had to play for this red to the right corner, but I don't know if he can just simply pot this and hold for the pink to the left middle.
15.
Well, just about. Held it enough.
21.
Just getting his extension, because you're having to reach over a few balls, and this means with the extension you can use a longer bridge. There's quite a distance between the cue ball and his bridge hand here.
$22.
Well, this will be handy. You put this red and
27.
into this right hand corner pocket, and that will release another one or possibly two reds beside it into the left hand corner pocket.
28.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit disappointed there. He should have been just so straight the other side of this pink. But no problem as it turned out. He played the cannon. It's worked out nicely.
34.
As you mentioned earlier, Ken, black tied up, but with the pink freely available and the blue on its spot, you'll be thinking this is a
35.
frame-winning chance, no doubt.
$41.
And doesn't this just sum snooker up? Shaun came in, a tremendous atmosphere, the Superman theme. He had one shot in the first frame and a couple of shots in this. He's not had a chance to get his hand on the table, really. Played the thick safety, which we suggested that would be his game plan, but a good pot from Mark.
48.
Laid the snooker. Shaun didn't escape from it. It's a tough game. You get all the big intro and you just finish up sitting there. Can't perform.
49. $55.
Couple of reds, couple of colours. That's all he is away from taking the second frame. And Shaun Murphy still to score a point.
He's just having a look if he can. Not quite sure we can get around the back of the black here. Whether that red just to the left of the one he's potting is in the way. Yeah, you can manage it. Needs to get high on this blue. Just about.
This blue will put him 62 points in front with 67 remaining. So realistically this blue and one more red will do.
Fantastic start for Max Selby. Just what he would have
61.
hoped for. And when he gets in, Johnny, he seems to have that cue ball on a string, isn't he? Nice firm ball. Well acknowledged from this wonderful crowd here. Alexander Palace, there you see it. Packed arena. Fantastic atmosphere. And there's Mark's wife, Vicky, and mother beside her, supporting them, always here.
$67.
Missed out on the century in the first frame, which would have disappointed him slightly. He'd like to make amends for that. Can he get enough of this red just the left of the black? It doesn't appear so. No, if he was a little bit lower, that red will go, so just drop this red in the right middle. So it doesn't look as though Shaun Murphy will have a chance to pot his first ball of the match, because this frame is long gone. Now he may be able to pot this red. Has he run far enough? And there you see it, 159 points to 0.
$73.
Okay, finished nicely on the blue. Chance for the century increasing. You couldn't think of a more perfect start, could you, Ken?
No, fantastic. He's made 318 centuries, would you believe?
Yeah, funnily enough, I was looking at that stat, and Shaun Murphy turned professional a year before Mark, and yet Mark's made 37 career centuries more than Shaun. Oh, wants to slow up. It's okay. He stamped his foot. Is that allowed?
$85. $90.
Got to be a little bit careful here, screwing round off two cushion, because the green's not on its spot. Got to try and avoid the green.
92.
It's not bad. Could have done with a bit more pace in the cue ball. Deserves a century. Been flawless, this contribution. And I think we're going to see one now. Good
95.
shot. Nicely on the brown. Brown will put him on 99.
$99.
Absolutely wonderful. It really has. From his first pot in the first frame, he's looked majestic. Well, he didn't get the ping, but he got the century, and that was more than enough. And Shaun Murphy still to pot a ball. 2-0. Mark Selby.